To continuing coverage in the wake of multiple acts of violence in and around the Citadel Mall in recent years, community leaders took action, advocating for more to be done to prevent violence from making its way to the mall. Their plea for safety comes after an 18-year-old man lost his life in the mall on Christmas Eve. KRDO 13's Emily Coffey is live in studio tonight after speaking with that man's family and community leaders about what more can be done. Emily.
Sean, it was a powerful statement from the community rallying against violence where just a week prior, Tarius Thomas was killed. He's one of many that have been shot in the area and in the mall in recent memory. Now, a Colorado Springs group, Men of Influence, is trying to change that, starting with today's event.
We want people to take accountability, but I feel like we all have accountability to some degree.
This man goes by Jamon G. He's one of the founding members of Men of Influence, trying to circumvent gang culture, often associated with violence.
Instead of just saying what should not happen, we should also offer alternatives.
Dozens of community leaders and public officials came to speak today, advocating for solutions. But Jamon says it's not just about leadership stepping up, it's about the people.
What we would like is more support from the city and from the community, because only community can solve some of these community problems.
And these hundreds of people who gathered in a mall food court are here for change.
It's going to take cameras. It's going to take more security. I think they need to set up something because anybody could come in here with guns, anything, and you don't know. And that's how people are getting hurt.
Family members of Tarius Thomas were in attendance, impacted by the renewed calls for more to be done.
It's meant a lot. It shows me that there's a lot of people that loves my son.
Following a Christmas Eve murder of a brother, son, and soon-to-be father. At just 18 years old, Tarius would have turned 19 on New Year's. That tragedy tipping the community towards action.
One of the main things that inspired me is that I think people are actually listening now. I think that people are listening, and unfortunately there was a tragedy that happened in order to get us to this point.
Men of Influence ended today's rally by taking a walk around the mall, checking in on all the store owners that work in this environment, trying to make sure that they feel safe. Reporting live in studio, Emily Coffey, KRDO 13.